I've always thought I've come to the cabin for the projects, the honeybees, the veggie garden, keeping the property maintained, testing new gear. But this weekend reminded me, those things aren't the reason I keep coming back. I didn't come up here this weekend with big plans in mind. No solar upgrades, no product reviews, no construction plans. Just a few quiet days of chill.
Hey, you bad boy. You can't stay there.
And honestly, after the last few weeks, that sounded pretty good. And the first thing I wanted to do was tackle the garden. I just had the rototiller out and got this all nicely rototilled. Hello, you little bugger. It is tick season and mosquito season. The trumpeter swans are gone, but they left me some souvenirs. I always plant marigolds every year. They didn't used to be my favorite flower, and they're probably not the most exciting thing that's growing in my garden. Marigolds remind me of my grandmother. She loved marigolds, and her whole yard would just be filled with them. It's funny how a flower can keep a memory alive. I love the colors of them. And apparently they're a bit of a deterrent for rodents and critters eating your stuff. So that's why I plant around the edges of the garden. Now that said, I'm pretty sure that I saw a rabbit eating some marigolds on a trail cam once. I'm not positive, but I have some healthy skepticism. So I'm actually pretty early this year. Weather's been cooperating and really happy to get this in. Got a few different types of tomatoes. Green peppers, green beans, peas. Lettuce is probably one of my favorite things. It's a little tough to grow up here, but I just love having fresh salads from the garden. I planted some hot peppers, so we're going to be making some hot honey later on in the fall when honey harvest season is here. I've noticed lately that even the simple stuff like planting a garden can be just as satisfying as the bigger projects or upgrades. Just spending an afternoon out here, getting things in the ground, and watching it all start to take shape. And the best part is while I was doing my gardening, which really took me the whole day to do, I didn't have to mow my lawn. The lawn ranger was out mowing the lawn happily, quietly, stealthily, and let me just do my thing. It was so nice not to have to worry about that. And speaking of things running quietly in the background, over the last few weeks, I've been using the Pro Series Renogy inverter. It has an eco sleep mode, which drops the power draw way down when nothing is running. I've seen it sitting under about 10 watts most of the time. This means it's not constantly chewing through the battery when I'm not using anything. And honestly, that's about all I've noticed. It just quietly does its job and I don't have to think about it at all. And just an update on the custom Clever Joe discount code. Renogy recently upgraded the discount to 10%. If you're interested in picking one of these up, you can use the code below and have a look. By the time I was finished up in the garden, I was pretty much done for the day. The rest of the night was just mine. All right, what's keeping cool in the fridge today? Last video, I mentioned being a big Kinks fan. All right, we're gonna go with the Kinks. Schoolboys in Disgrace is probably one of their lesser known albums, but my God, I think this is the best concept album ever. Maybe that's another thing I've started to appreciate out here. Nobody's keeping score. Nobody cares if I built something today. Nobody cares if I crossed 5 things off a to-do list. Sometimes it's enough just to put on a record and enjoy the evening.
say you don't like my music, that you would not choose it. Do you think I care now? Look, I got no hair now.
The Bodega 12-volt fridge has been working nicely. I got it being powered up by the DJI 1000 right now. Really like this little power station. Okay guys, we're gonna keep things pretty simple tonight. We got some sweet and sour chicken with some red peppers cooking up there, very nice. And then we've also got some beautiful Uncle Ben's, my favorite, converted rice. And we're going to be cooking that up with the Joule kettle pot. If you're new to the channel, I use this quite a bit up here. It's a 500 watt kettle pot. And my favorite part is that this is actually an exceptional popcorn maker.
You've already had your dinner, buddy.
It'll be dark in a couple of hours, so I just have to lay low a little bit here. The sun will be going down in a couple of hours.
Oh, I don't know, Mike. Holly broke up with AJ.
Yes, hello, bonjour. What a bushy tail you have.
Not interested.
Ma belle,
Okay, I'm a little bit interested.
now you chase me.
Tell me about my tail again.
He will chase you.
Don't touch the fence, but fence.
Another thing I love to do out here is just taking a walk through the woods. Hey, little buddy, you're up early. People sometimes ask me, so what do you do at the cabin other than just testing gear all the time? And the honest answer is, sometimes not too much. Just chill. Plant a garden. Walk the dog. Listen to some vinyl. Chill by the creek. That's enough. Because maybe the best parts of cabin life aren't the projects, it's not the gear. Maybe they're just the little things that happen in between.